The Lord said to me, go and preach against adultery and immorality. My name is Pastor Gloria Emma, via the God Ministry headquarters from Spain. On our series, we're having a new series beginning today, the immoral children of the rich parents. Remember, training up a child the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Join me on this series. You're going to learn much, okay? Being a good parent to your children and escaping them from this corrupt world of immorality, fornications, and adultery. 2 Samuel chapter 13 from verse 1. And it came to pass after this that Absalom, the son of David, had a first sister whose name was Tamar. And Amnon, the son of David, loved her. And Amnon was so vexed that she fell sick for her sister Tamar. The guy fell sick, fell emotional, fell obsessed to her own sister, her said sister. For her sister was a virgin. Verse 2. Amnon thought it hard for him to do anything to her. But Amnon had a friend whose name was Jonadab, your son's friend, the son of Shimei, David's brother. They were all cousins. They were all the same family. And Jonadab was a very subtle man, trickish man, scammer. And he said to him, why are you being the king's son? You are getting lean day by day. Tell me what's your problem. Amnon said to Jonadab, I love Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister. And Jonadab said unto him, lay thee down on the bed and do as if you are sick. And when your father come to you, tell your father to send you your sister to come and give you food, and let her dress in your presence, that is, you may admire her, and to eat from her hand. And so Amnon lay down and pretended to be sick. And when the king came to see him, Amnon said unto the king, I pray you let Tamar my sister come and make a couple of cakes in my hand, that I may eat at my hand. We are reading 2 Samuel 30 from verse 1. Then verse 7. Then David sent home to Tamar, saying, go now to thy brother Amnon's house and dress meat for him. So Tamar went to her brother's house, gave him more food while he was eating. Amnon sent every servant away and slept and commit immorality with their sister Tamar. What's the moral lesson? Unfortunately, let's begin with this, that adultery and immorality have no boundaries. Adultery and immorality have no boundaries. It is perpetrated among the rich and the poor in the society. Okay? And Paul warned us, say, flee youthful lust, abstain from fornication and immorality in 2 Timothy chapter 2, when you go to verse 22. Okay? This is a very pathetic story. A young guy being obsessed by his own sister from another mother. He's the sister, same blood, same father, same David. And he had a very bad friend, Jonadab, who could have cancelled him, but we'll come for that. But let's stay on where we are now. Parents, when this guy Amnon sent a message to David, David obliged. Your son is sick, and the message he could request is to send your daughter to come and cook for him and let him eat from her hand. And the father could not read minutes. I'm talking about parental guidance in helping children to abstain from corrupt life of immorality. In our time, rich parents, there are several rich parents who are aiding, and English will say aiding and abetting their children into immorality. Very common. Because many are so parents. Where was the mother of Tamar? How come that the king sent for and say, your stepbrother is sick, he needs you? And this your stepbrother have, when you cannot read lines to the letter, you will lead your children astray. When you cannot even read lines to the letters, even your children, with their carnal children mindset, will be doing evil without you know. There are some play you will limit even between your children. There are some stuff you will limit. You tell them you are a girl, you are a guy. You need not to come and do this. You need not to come and do this, even where your brother is. Because they are children, they are something they don't know. They need guidance. But some parents are so careless that they don't put their children through. David is a man that was given to immorality. That's it. That's the truth. And you couldn't sense it. Like, why is this guy asking me to send my daughter from stepmother when he has servants cooking? Why will a girl cooking for a boy make him healed? If not immorality, if not seduction, if not tendency of evil. And this guy actually told his instead of the father to look at his son. I know there's a way you look at someone's eye and look at Amnon and say, Amnon, are you crazy? Because Amnon was not really sick. Amnon pretended. Remember, David was a man. He was even a man of God. And David had many mysteries. He knew many things. And so this guy, I know at times when people are close because of parental care, you really don't think of it that way. That's why this one is to open your eyes, to think beyond your parental, whatever, over pampering for your child. A wise father would have looked at that again and say, are you mad? You have servant cooking for you. You have your mother. You have every other person. Why should I send Tama to come and cook for you? You even specify it that she will bake it and dress it in your presence. That is when you can be healed. Is Tama a hospital? Did you see that? So where was the mother of Tama? That's today's on. We are beginning this, the immoral children of the rich parents. You know, there was immorality already in the family. And you see that the Jonadab was also a cousin. Okay, they were all the same. So they know how many women that has entered the house of David from the backyard. Bathsheba was there. I mean, only God know how many. And so you could see the son, the tendency was there. And so for you to use your own father, that is, there was no fear. There was too much carelessness. Didn't you think what David will do to you? So some parents are lose their guard to the extent that their children don't even fear them. You are even using your own father to set up your own sister. Didn't you think of the consequences? And really, what did David do after this thing happened? Nothing really. So did you ever think also, if as a parent you cannot stand in gap to make your children understand where you stand, then you've already aiding it. You've already telling them that there are some things, and this is called among the children of the rich, that everything is accepted, everything is covered, even when they have done it to their herself, your son is molesting the herself under your, we'll come to that. But today, for time's sake, parents being careless with their children, hiding and aiding and abetting immorality. Why would David allow Tamar to go and visit and cook for Amnon? Where was the mother of Tamar? Because Bible says Tamar sent his servant away. Tamar have everybody that can cook. Is Tamar? No, Amnon have everybody. Amnon have servant that can cook for him. Why Tamar? Mother, where are you when your daughter will be sent for to be destroyed by a guy? Mother, where are you when your son will be taken to go and eat the forbidden fruit? We'll continue. My name is Pastor Gloria on immorality and adultery, the immoral children of the rich parents. God bless you. I'll be coming for part 2. Shalom.